So now that I've had a little time, step away from the game, let the anger calm down, and really take in what we have this season. Um, it really just, honestly, it takes me aback a little bit because it just goes to show how wishy-washy we can be as fans sometimes, and how really bipolar we are as fans. Because just this offseason, the same people that are saying Aaron Glenn needs to be fired are actually the same people who were saying he was going to be a head coach or he was the best defensive coordinator. The same people saying, well, we love our staff so much, are now saying, fire the defensive coordinator. And I just don't understand it. By now, I guess I really thought we would understand what we have as far as defensively on this side of the ball. And I'm not here to make this video. This is a podcast, a Detroit Lions podcast, I guess. But I'm not here to make this video to convince anybody. I'm just here giving my thoughts, being as open-minded as possible, letting all of my biases go, but still being realistic. And it flabbergasts me that I can look at Aiden Hutchinson and see that when he got to the NFL, he didn't have any pass rush moves. And then they draft him, and then you guys hype him up to be the next Lord and Savior. He gets a couple coverage sacks or just Carson Wentz type sacks where he holds the fucking ball all day. As you can see, the very next game, he gave up 9 to Philly or something like that. And it's just like, it's been all downhill since. The way we pick and choose favorites and who we like and who we love. And I mean, this game just exposes a lot about where we're at and how far we've come. Again, Aaron Glenn was a guy who people were, oh my God, he's getting all these head coaching interviews. We're going to lose him. He's going to be a head coach. Oh man, I'm going to cry if we lose Aaron Glenn. We got to keep Aaron Glenn at all costs. When he was developing A.J. Parker and developing Jerry Jacobs, and he turned Amani Oruwariye into 6 picks, and Tracy Walker led the team in tackles, that was all one season ago. Now Amani Oruwariye is regressing. Tracy Walker's on injured reserve. Rodrigo's balling, but nobody else is. But then you look at, well, he was supposed to have help on the way. Where's Jordan Pascal? Why is this Kirby Joseph's first game? And he's not even supposed to be playing. My starting safety's, towards Achilles. Where's Romeo Okwara? Where's Levi Onwuzurike? Where is the help that was supposed to come to me for me to put out a product on the field that can help our team win games? And all of a sudden, I've turned into an Aaron Glenn defender. And it's just so crazy. I remember last season, people were calling me a hater it was me telling people, bro, you guys are slappies. Nobody's going to hire Aaron Glenn with the 32nd ranked defense. This defense is terrible. But all offseason, I'm arguing with people, we're going to lose him. He's going to get a head coaching job. Mobby, you're just a hater. If you hate this team so much, go get a new team. Now, here we go. Next season, Mobby's defending Aaron Glenn, and you guys are saying fire him. It's so wishy-washy and just all over the place with the favoritism. It's crazy. When are we going to talk about what's getting put on the field? Tracy Walker signed to a contract, IR. Romeo Okwara signed to a contract, IR. Those are GM decisions. Jordan Pascal drafted in the second round, IR. Levi Onwuzurike drafted in the second round or third round, whatever one it was, IR. I think it was both in the second, right? Where's the help? And then we got some studs who I had playing well. If I'm Aaron Glenn, I had John Cominsky playing well. He's not playing either. Crap, right? Crap. Got Malcolm Rodrigo playing well. Got Jeff Okudah playing well. Got Deshaun Elliott playing well. Had Tracy Walker playing well, but he's not here either. Okay. Alex Anzalone's a career backup. Why has he got to start on my defense? If I'm Aaron Glenn. Why? Isaiah Buggs, career backup. Why has he got to start on my defense? If I'm Aaron Glenn. Mike Hughes, Juju Hughes. Who are these people? Where is Jerry Jacobs? Where is all the defensive talent that is supposed to make it possible for him to put a product on the field that is worth a damn? There is none. And then they go, oh, well, I'm not asking them to give us the lockdown. Oh, you mean the same lockdown defense he gave you last week that took Justin Jefferson out the game? Or the defense that had everybody hyped up and ready to win the Super Bowl when we beat the shit out the Commanders? Oh, 9 pressures. Ooh, Aaron Glenn. Ooh. Right? It was just 2 weeks ago. Just caught a body about a week ago. Remember that? Now, man, listen. And then Jared Goff. I mean, you can say what you want about the 22 points in the fourth quarter. I had somebody tell me, hey, how were those 22 points garbage time points if we were in the game the whole time? How were you in the game the whole time? The fourth quarter, out of halftime, the score was 24-15. That's a ball game. That is a ball game. Jared Goff throws a pick six. Now it's 31-15. That was the beginning of the end. His pick six is what ended the game, shifted all momentum. We were out of the game. The defense couldn't get a stop. They hadn't got a stop other than the stops they got that caused them to kick field goals on fourth down, but nobody wants to talk about. And he missed one of those field goals. That was a stop. But other than that, they got one stop. But other than that, it just seems like people just seem to forget. Like, it was 31-15, and then they scored every time they touched the ball. We were never in it. They were garbage time points. 22 points in the fourth quarter were garbage. I can see if we got some stops. Let's say the defense got 2 stops, and then we scored 22 straight. All right, that's Jared Goff leading the comeback. No, we never got a stop. We were never within 15 points of the guy. Until the very end. Until they wanted to run the clock out. And even on that drive when they were running the clock out, they could have scored again if they wanted to. So, I mean, is Jared Goff the reason we lost? No. Did he show me anything that says I should keep him in the future? No. No. The score was 24-15 coming out of halftime. We had a chance to go down the field and score. Instead, he throws a pick six, and now it's 31-15. Right out of half. All momentum gone. So that might not mean nothing to y'all because y'all have like a recency bias or a favoritism bias. I don't. I never thought Aaron Glenn was that great, honestly. But yet I can defend him from the morons that say, hey, we should fire him, or hey, it's his fault, our defense. But if Matt Patricia couldn't do it, Terrell Austin couldn't do it, Paul whatever his name was, couldn't do it, and the dude we got from the Eagles couldn't, like, who can do it? What are we going to do? We're going to, what? We're going to get Bill Belichick? Unless we're going to go hire like a defensive guru legend, like, what are y'all expecting? At some point, all you fanboys of Brad Holmes are going to have to take your Kool-Aid flavored goggles off and realize what I realized a long time ago. There is an infatuation with Jared Goff. And in that, it is costing us cap room and draft resources being spent on an offense that doesn't need them. What do you mean, Mobby? Well, we lead the NFL in points without Jameson Williams. Jared Goff is tied for the NFL lead in touchdowns without Jameson Williams. But we can go a full game without a team punting on defense. So why are we trading up for a wide receiver? Why are all your second-round picks draft busts or hurt? Why does Lee McNeil keep getting hyped up to be some great player and never stop the run? Well, he'll get one stop in the fourth quarter. think he had 1 tackle today. Why does Aaron Glenn be held to a standard that nobody else can be held to? What is he supposed to do? I saw an article that said, hey, Aaron Glenn, the defense gave us this look, and once they gave us that look, it was a no-brainer what we wanted to do. Well, no shit. Why do you think Jared Goff had such a good game? Like, offenses know what the defense is going to be 99% of the time, unless you have a really good defense where you can run a bunch of schemes and you have players that can communicate well, but those need good players. You know, come on, sort of like the Rams that first game. They were running like a cover 4, but it was like a drop. So he would show cover 4, but then he dropped, and then Matthew Stafford like threw a bunch of interceptions that game. In that type of defense, you need time, which is more than 2 years. You need a coach that has been teaching it for more than 2 years, because your defensive coordinator is a first-year guy, and you need ball players. This don't come overnight, bro. I played defense. So I take defense personally. This is how I ended up being a Matt Patricia defender. We got Gerard Davis, Tease Tabor, Nevin Lawson. We got a bunch of bum-ass niggas out here, man. It might not have been Nevin Lawson. But we got a bunch of bum-ass niggas out here, man. How am I supposed to make this? I get Desmond Trufant. I bring him over in free agency. He's hurt. Like, we got injuries, Jeff Okudah. Everybody's hurt. But y'all wanted that man's head, right? Okay, boom, he's gone. Now we got another person here supposed to know what they do is do the defense. This dude actually played. Oh, right, remember Matt Patricia? He's just a fat nerd. We actually got somebody that actually played now. Okay, he played and he went to Pro Bowls. Look at y'all trying to hang him. But y'all won't say nothing to Brad Holmes. And Jared Goff can throw an interception right out of halftime, make the score 31-15. But now hang Aaron Glenn. No, don't hang Aaron Glenn. Get some talent on the field. Think the Jaguars became better than us because they don't have Josh Allen and Devin Lloyd and some actual ball players, not 6th-round steals, not 4th round. Those are good. You need those. You're supposed to have those. You gotta have those, but you also need the blue chip bona fides. That's the difference. And until we get some blue chip bona fides on this defense, there ain't nothing we can do. We got blue chip bona fides on offense. It ain't just Jared Goff out there pulling his best Michael Vick. It's not Jared Goff out there pulling his best Patrick Mahomes. No. You got bona fide left tackle Taylor Decker, bona fide center Frank Ragnow, bona fide left guard and Jonah Jackson, bona fide right tackle and Penei Sewell, bona fide running back and DeAndre Swift. That was all here. Well, minus Penei. Bona fide tight end, as he just proved it today, in TJ Hawkinson. We already had bona fides there. But for some reason, we got to give him a bona fide right tackle too. And we got to give him another bona fide wide receiver. And we got to spend $10 million to get him a bona fide wide receiver, DJ Chark. Okay, where's that sense of urgency with the defense, though? Of course, Ben Johnson's cooking. He's getting all the fucking resources. You get the best offensive line in football. You get DeAndre Swift averaging 8.6 yards per carry. You get Jamal Williams averaging 5.7 yards per carry today. You can lose Amon-Ra and Swift, and you still got a tight end that was drafted 8th overall. He's got all the fucking resources. No shit, Jared Goff can look good. What do you give Aaron Glenn for him to look good with? Aiden Hutchinson? Aiden Hutchinson? Wait, this is supposed to be the calm version. I'm sorry. You give him Aiden Hutchinson, though? Come on now. The one-year wonder from Michigan, of all places? How'd Taco Charlton work out? How's Devin Bush looking nowadays? Hey, man. Stop making me defend people I don't like that much. I don't like doing it. I never really thought the world of Aaron Glenn. The defense still sucked. But whenever I said it, y'all bashed me for it. Now all of a sudden, y'all finally get to where I was at last year, and you hit your little fed up button and you throw the blame directly at the coach again, as you always do. Where the bona fides at? What a bona fide is that? You got three players that are playing consistently good football. You got Deshaun Elliott, Jeff Okudah. Oh, not Jeff Okudah. Well, yeah, Jeff Okudah is, like I said, 3-1. He had 3 good games and 1 bad game. You got Deshaun Elliott, Jeff Okudah, and Malcolm Rodriguez. Aiden Hudson showed up in 1 game. Charles Harris showed up in 1 game. Amani Oruwariye has not showed up. When do we get some talent on defense, bro? But we can fire every defensive coordinator we ever got, but if we keep drafting Gerard Davis and Aiden Hutchinson, what do y'all expect from them, bro? And that's all I got to say. I knew it was a 5-win team coming in. Y'all just gotta relax, bro. Y'all be so quick to bring out the pitchforks and go marching down the street, but y'all never blame the right people. Your blame should go straight to Brad Holmes. Period. Straight to Brad Holmes. I don't understand the Goff love. I don't understand why people are hyping him up like he's doing something special, because he's not. But it's not his fault we lost. It's not his fault we lost. It's his fault the game was out of reach, though, for sure. Does that mean the same thing? Maybe. But when it's 24-15 coming out of half, you got a chance to go down there, 22-14 to score up. You got a chance to take the momentum, and you throw a pick six? It is what it is. This was today's episode of Afterthoughts. It's your boy, There Goes Mobby, and I'm out.